Hey everybody, welcome to TIW Podcast. I'm Eric, and today I'm talking about week 27 of 2019, all the new comics that I picked up on September 5th, 4th, September 4th or 3rd, or something, whatever, of 2019. Before I get to the comics, I just wanted to show you this new edition of Flux. So if you're watching the video version of this, you see on the screen here, the specialty edition comes with a collector's coin of the Captain America's shield, so that's super cool. I really recommend this game. So first up, starting with Someone is Killing the Children. This variant cover by Jenny Frison is super awesome. And at first I didn't even know what this was because it doesn't have the title on there, and I forgot that comic was coming out this week. But I'm looking forward to it. I don't know a lot about it. It just seemed like it would be pretty cool. Because who doesn't like seeing something kill children? Lois Lane, issue number 3 of 12. I'm trying to go quick here so that I can have just a 10-minute Instagram episode with a Jenny Frison. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your last name. Every single week. But this variant cover is super awesome. All of her covers are awesome. Then we have DC Legion of Superheroes Millennium, part 1 of 2. DC isn't part of the title. I was just reading all the letters that were in front of me. From the previews, from like the little sneak peeks and stuff, this looks super awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Then we have the Spider-Woman issue number 1, a facsimile edition, special origin, all the world against her. Guns pointing at her. Now in her own book, the superheroine sensation they said couldn't be done. Then we have Supergirl, issue number 33, with Supergirl there on the variant cover with a cat on her head and a school bus on her hands. On her hands? In her hand? Whatever. Superman, Up in the Sky, issue number 3. I forget what's going on in this book. If I even read issue number 2 yet. I know that I was liking it, at least in the first issue. So I'm looking forward to see what happens next. Vampirella, Red Sonja, issue number 1. Just a cool cover there. This is cool. I don't know if they had like a million variants for this book like they do with Vampirella, but anyway. The Amazing Spider-Man Going Big, issue number 1. This is a super thick issue? It's not. It doesn't seem particularly big of a book, but anyway, this should be a fun read. Symbiote Spider-Man Annual number 1. I believe this is the annual. It doesn't indicate that on the cover at all, but we've got Symbiote Spider-Man in the camera lens, but he's getting his photo taken by is that Peter Parker? I don't know. We'll find out. Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul, issue number 1 of 6. Batman's in some trouble. The rest of the Bat family, all the Robins, former Robins alike, are very worried about what's going on there. Then we have Deceased, A Good Day to Die, issue number 1. So if you're watching here, you have the zombie portrait cover. I believe I think it's Sinister is the movie. It's that movie by Scott Derrickson. That's a tribute to. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I like those variant covers. The Deceased thing based on the true case files of the Waynes. Or it's The Conjuring. I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong. This is based on The Conjuring. That's the verbifying of the title. Duh. DC's Good Day to Die, number 1. Another variant with Wonder Woman, and I believe that's John Constantine on the cover. And then the main cover with all kinds of action going on there. Let me get running out of room on the ledge here. Then Ghost Spider, annual number 1, Alone in Murder World. Oh God, what's going on there? Then this super awesome. The main cover is nice. I like it of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. But then our variant covers by Art Germ. It's a what do you call this? It spans across 2 issues, except they overlap about 50%. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that before, that they're not like edge to edge spanning across. They overlap that much. That's cool. I like that. All right, give me a second to clear all these off of the board. Start fresh. with the last batch. And how we're doing on time? Perfect. We're perfect on time. Let's see. Just fire through these real quick. Green Lantern issue number 11. Future Foundation number 2. It came out this week. I'm not caught up on that. I'm also not caught up on Green Lantern at all, but I really liked what I have read of it so far. Fantastic Four, speaking of Future Foundation, issue number 14, It Begins Here, Point of Origin. We have them. Is this back? Is this like the origin? Yeah. That's the words that they use. It begins here. How everything began, it's them in space. But Ben Grimm is already Ben Grimm, so I don't know what's going. Anyway, maybe they're going back to like re-witness what happened back then. The Dreaming issue number 13. I'm so far behind on this one, but this cover is pretty cool, and just Sandman in general. The Sandman universe is pretty rad. Doomsday Clock issue number 11. So close. We've got is that Black Adam on the cover of this one cover, and then Batman stopping somebody from turning a launch key on the other cover. Both of those are really cool. So close. One more issue, and then I can just read all of this at once. That's basically what I've been waiting for all this time. I haven't even started. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that I should be reading to be caught up on, be able to watch, to read this as best as possible. What am I saying? Anyway, Doom Patrol, issue number 3, Weight of the Worlds. I haven't read issue number 2 yet, I don't think, but I'm looking forward to it. Die, issue number 7. This book is so awesome. If you haven't read it yet, go check it out. I don't know if they have a trade paperback of the first 6 issues yet. Maybe soon, or maybe the first 4 issues. I don't know. However they break it up for the trade paperback. But I have to mention Stephanie Hans, the artist for this book. Every single time I mention it because she's awesome, and also she's one of the few artists that I've actually met, and she's super nice. And she did a bunch of Batwoman covers that are great. And yeah, check Die out. Archie, issue number 707, which is Archie and Sabrina, issue number 3 of 5. Usagi Yojimbo, issue number 4, which is The Hero, part 1 of 2. I still need to read issue 2 and 3, which are the Bunraku story. Turok, issue number 5. We got Turok there in trouble with a saber-toothed lion pterodactyl. Looks like a terrible situation. No One Left to Fight. The least pink cover, but there's still some pink on there. Number 3. And I still need to read issue number 2, but I really like that. Oh, I didn't mention, I'll save those for last. Justice League issue number 31 with Martian Manhunter right there at the front, and everybody else is a little bit green, so I don't know if that's an artistic choice or a narrative choice. I don't know. And then we have House of X issue number 4 of 6. We're getting close to the end of that, so I can just read it like in like 4 weeks, I think. We'll be finished with that. So I read it all at once. One of the trade paperbacks I picked up this week is from DC Inc. It is Harley Quinn Breaking Glass. I'm really looking forward to reading that because all the DC Inc. books have been really fun to read. And because they're for younger readers, it's not necessarily because they're for younger readers, but I feel like they're a lot more approachable, a lot more readable than a lot of regular books. And then we have Dragon Ball Super Volume 6. I am really looking forward to reading this because I am caught up on that. So that is everything that came out this week. We're right at 9 minutes at this moment. Perfect. So let me know what you thought about all the comics that you picked up or not by tweeting me at TIW Podcast. Go to TIWpodcast.com for more reviews. If you enjoyed this episode or anything else on the site, please share some links with your friends. Subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you like to listen or watch. Stay safe out there in all the infinite multiverses so I can see you next time here on TIW Podcast. Bye.